I think you and we're kind of like the Lewis and Clark of the culinary world.
Okay.
You know, we're on an expedition.
Oh my gosh.
We are in Savannah, Georgia. And historic Savannah is one of the most beautiful places in the U.S. It's laid back, it's rich with history. And we are headed to the Seafood Shack. It's a cute little spot where David and Christine have figured out how to crack the code. Seafood in a walkable city, put it in a cone, pal.
We're gonna have fried oyster in a waffle cone.
We're kind of addicted to it.
It makes me come back every week. I being so close to the water, it's a really cool environment.
It's a walkable city, and now you can walk around Savannah, seafood in a cone, beer in a hand, hello. That's a party.
Doesn't this look like fun?
Oh, yes.
What you see when you're at the Seafood Shack is this wonderful young family that found love and a restaurant, all just because of who they were and what their family did.
My family has been in the fresh seafood market business for over 25 years, so we get things straight off the boat, straight into our place, and straight onto your plates.
So your family had the market. How did you guys decide to make a restaurant?
I met David.
We fell in love, and she basically recruited me down south.
That's solid. That's solid. So guys, this is the Savannah Seafood Shack, but all I see is ice cream on the window. That's the perfect thing to lure me in here.
We're like the best of both worlds. You get the seafood first, and you can do the ice cream last.
How did you come up with seafood cone? What did that day look like?
We knew we wanted to make something mobile, and we just decided, well, why can't we just put seafood in a cone?
So one hand with the adult beverage, the other hand in our cone.
2 hands for a party. That's what you need right there. I mean, look, we can stand here and talk about it, but I'm ready to try a seafood cone.
I love fried oysters. That's my favorite. It's sweet and salty. Everything correlates together and it just explodes in your mouth.
You know what? Let's make some waffle cones. I just like any food container that you can also eat said container. Like that, to me, this is already a winning combo.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's do it. Eggs, sugar, flour, salt. Just fold in the milk and the butter.
So very, very traditional waffle cone.
There it is.
Okay. It smells so good. The sugar's already caramelizing. With all that butter in there, come on.
Pick it right off.
Okay.
Throw it down here.
Look at his hands.
Give it a little spin.
Look at that.
This is the old-fashioned way.
And you all are making every single cone that you serve here.
Every single one.
That is fantastic.
Closed at the bottom. Now I just need something delicious to put in there.
So we make a dry slaw that's mayo-based, then a little sugar, apple cider vinegar to give it that little tang, black pepper, celery salt. That's definitely the key.
The celery salt?
It just gives it that unique flavor that you're not expecting.
Yeah, I'll take like a cup full of that.
I know. He had me at mayonnaise. It's like a bowl full of mayonnaise. I was like, okay, I'm in.
interested.
We are in the South. Usually make it 3 or 4 times a day.
So you're making it all through the day so you're not pulling the water out of the cabbage.
Right.
So it is staying nice and dry.
Right.
The whole art there is trying to not make the coleslaw so wet that it makes the cone mushy, because then
Right.
the whole key of your meal is toast. So
Absolutely.
that makes sense.
We get our oysters, depending on quantity and availability, we can get them from a few different sources, but today's oysters are from the Florida Panhandle.
Those are enormous.
Give them a light little egg wash, and that's it.
All right,
Okay.
let's fry these bad boys up.
They're just frying. Look at how delicate they are.
We take our cone that we just made,
Okay.
and we just stuff it full of a coleslaw,
Beautiful.
and our oysters that we just fried up.
Oh, we're gonna layer it.
That way you get halfway through the cone and you still have more seafood left.
Surprise, there's more oysters in here. Wow, look at that.
This is our sauce that we drizzle over top the cone. It's mayo-based,
Come on,
I am in
and it is
love.
ready to go.
come on.
Oh, I love it. Look
Wow.
at that.
I feel like you should do the honors. Do you want to take the first bite of the cone?
Yes. Look.
What'd you think?
I made a mess of it, but it was totally worth it. Ooh, that sweet cone is fantastic. Cone's still crunchy. It's because of that dry slaw with those oysters. Super lightly breaded, delicious. Still has like the water of the sea in there. It is unbelievable.
Because you still actually taste the oyster. I don't just get batter.
Nope.
I love the slaw in there. It's kind of dry, but just enough moisture to kind of tie it all together. That is a party.
Absolutely. I've never understood why people think oysters are aphrodisiacs, but that's sexy. Right? Hey, even more important than that seafood cone is the rolled ice cream. That's different than just getting a scoop of ice cream. You're seeing magic happen right before your eyes.
Originally, it was to go with our seafood. It was
Yeah.
a dessert for our seafood. As soon as we hit the open sign, it just really exploded.
The process of it is so beautiful.
It took us a while to find the right consistency of the ice cream batter. There's special ratios to it that allow it to roll and not just shatter like ice.
That's awesome. Well, what kind are we gonna make today?
We're gonna do the s'mores.
Ooh.
So this is gonna be our basic graham, chocolate, marshmallow, ice cream. This is a homemade ice cream batter. Sugar, milk, heavy cream, and that's basically it.
Wow, okay.
As much as I want to say it's a science, there's really an art to it.
So you can see how cold it is.
Look at this.
You're not getting the same airiness that you get from a churned ice cream.
Because it freezes so quickly, it
Yeah.
really brings out the creaminess of the ice cream.
Look at everybody lined up to watch.
You should see this at nighttime. This place lights up.
It's dessert and a show.
Then the last thing is just to place it in the cup and
Top that little
top it.
baby. Oh, yes,
Little
you
graham
would.
cracker. Yes, roast it.
That's beautiful.
Just eating art.
And that's it.
Let's
Come on.
try it. Oh my gosh,
That's fantastic.
it's so cold.
That is so decadently rich and sweet and chocolatey. Woo!
And with the whipped cream on there. This place is magical. Great food. Killed it, dude.
Nice.
Here, party cone. Get it.